What if you could live forever? Not as a robot, not as a ghost, but in your own body, young, healthy, and never aging. What would the world look like if no one ever died of old age again? In this video, I promise to explain in simple words, like we're telling a 10-year-old, what would really happen if we changed human DNA and made people live forever. And before we begin, please subscribe to Thinkverse. It costs nothing, but it gives me the inspiration to create more mind-blowing what-if videos just like this. Now, let's imagine the impossible. Right now, the average human life expectancy is about 73 years worldwide. In some countries, it's around 80 to 85 years. But no matter how healthy we are, our bodies slowly age. Our hair turns gray, our skin wrinkles, our muscles weaken. Why? Because inside our cells, there are tiny instruction codes, like a recipe book. That recipe is called DNA. Every time your cells divide, the ends of your DNA, called telomeres, get a little shorter. Think of it like a candle burning down. Eventually, the candle gets too small, and that's when aging speeds up. Now imagine this. What if scientists found a way to stop that candle from burning down? What if they edited our DNA so our cells kept repairing themselves perfectly? No aging, no natural death. Only accidents or diseases could stop us. That's biological immortality. Let's simplify it. Scientists already know some animals that barely age. For example, the Greenland shark can live 400 years. A jellyfish called Turritopsis dohrnii is often called the immortal jellyfish because it can reset its life cycle. Some turtles live more than 150 years, so nature already has examples. Now imagine humans using gene editing tools like CRISPR to repair damaged DNA, replace old cells, keep organs young, prevent age-related diseases. If we succeeded, a person born in 2050 might live for 500 years, or even forever. Sounds amazing, right? But wait, let's see what would really happen. Right now, most people spend 20 years learning, 40 years working, 10 to 20 years retiring. That's roughly 70 to 80 years. But if you had 500 years, you could become a doctor, then a pilot, then a scientist, then an artist. You could master 10 different careers. Imagine spending 100 years perfecting one skill. Human knowledge could explode. In just 200 years, humanity advanced from horse carriages to space travel. Now imagine 1,000-year-old scientists still working. We could cure diseases faster, explore distant planets, even colonize Mars. Today, around 10 million people die from cancer every year. Heart disease causes about 20 million deaths annually. Alzheimer's affects nearly 55 million people worldwide. Most of these diseases are linked to aging. If we stopped aging, millions of lives could be saved every year. Hospitals would change, retirement might disappear, grandparents might look 30 years old. Imagine families staying together for centuries. You could meet your great-great-great-grandchildren. No rushed goodbyes, no fear of not enough time. That sounds beautiful. Right now, Earth has about 8 billion people. If no one died naturally and people kept having children, in just 200 years, we could reach 20 to 30 billion people. That means less food per person, less water, less space, more pollution. Cities would become overcrowded. Homes would shrink. Jobs would be harder to find. The planet could struggle to support everyone. What if immortality treatment costs $1 million per person? Only the rich could afford it. Imagine billionaires living forever, while others still age normally. Power would stay in the same hands for centuries. Would society remain fair, or would it freeze in place? Living 80 years already feels long sometimes. Now imagine 800. Would life lose meaning? If time becomes unlimited, would motivation disappear? Part of what makes life precious is that it ends. Deadlines push us to act. Without an ending, would dreams feel urgent? Or would we say, I'll do it in 200 years? Schools might last 50 years. Careers might last 200 years. Marriage till death do us part might mean 600 years. Would love survive that long? Governments might change slowly because leaders wouldn't age out.